Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out Flareon EX. So yeah, this super cool Flareon EX with Sylveon EX deck actually got top 16. It utilizes Noctowl with the Jewel Seeker ability to search a deck for 2 trainers when you have a Tera type Pokemon in play, which is a great way to search a deck for trainers. We of course also play Fan Rotom with that Fan Call ability to search our Pokemon, and it's also a great way to deal with MEW. It plays one of the boosted evolution Eevee, one of the 70 HP Eevee so that Dragonbolt can't knock it out, or Dusclops. And it plays an Eevee EX as well. We also play Terapagos EX. I'm not entirely sure why you exactly play this. I guess so you can find Tera Pokemon more easily. So you can use Jewel Seeker and also have a good backup attacker if needed. We have Lillie's Clefairy for against Dragonbolt or Raging Bolt. This one is also good against Raging Bolt, I guess. MEW EX for some draw. Genome hacking. I mean, it could be possible that you use genome hacking as well, so it's not a bad attack. We have Latias for free retreat, Fezandipiti as our draw. Then for the trainers, we play 3 Crispin, super strong. It lets you search deck for 2 basic energy cards of different types. Put one of them into your hand and then attach the other. Works great with the different type of energy we play in this deck. We have 2 Iono, 2 Boss, a Kieran to increase our damage or use it as a switch option. We have Briar to close out games and draw extra prize cards. And we have 4 copies of Nest Ball, 3 copies of Ultra Ball, and 2 Buddy-Buddy Poffin. We have 2 copies of Counter Catcher. Our ace spec is Unfair Stamp. I mean, I guess you get behind on prize cards, Unfair Stamp them, and just then swing back with something like Angelite. Then maybe shuffling back their important Pokemon and Counter Catchering up something less important. Then we have Tera Orb to actually find our Tera types more easily. We have Glass Trumpet to attach 2 energy to 2 of our bench colorless Pokemon if we have a Tera Pokemon in play, and then we can attach it to something like Terapagos, Eevee. I mean, it could be attached to Fan Rotom, but I mean, most of the time it's going to be Terapagos or Eevee. Then we have 1 switch. We have a Super Rod, a Night Stretcher, a Pal Pad, which is quite interesting. Most lists today do not opt to play Pal Pad, but I guess this deck does. And then we play 2 Aries or Underdepths, and then for the energy, we play 3 Water, 2 Fire, 2 Lightning, and 2 Psychic. So yeah, that's the full list. Really excited to test out how this deck works. Sylveon EX is a super interesting card, of course, with the Angelite. Choose 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Shuffle those back into the deck and all cards attached to it. And then you can use Angelite on your next turn. But yeah, super interesting deck. I do wonder if this deck can actually be meta, but yeah. Let's just jump into the first match. Alright, looks like we get to choose. I'm not entirely sure who wants to go first, but I guess you do want to go first. Maybe I could be wrong. Well, next match we'll definitely go second. Test out how that is. This is the first time for me playing with the deck. So I'm still learning here. I guess we'll promote Terapagos. Yeah, we'll promote Terapagos. And it looks like we're up against some kind of Gardevoir. It's probably the number 1 list. Bench Latias. Let's attach a Lightning Energy to Terapagos and then end our turn. This is not a very good hand. We whiffed Fan Rotom, which actually quite a crucial card. You're gonna play Earthen Vessel. Get to Psychic Energy. Play Arven. Secret Box and Team Evolution. Yeah, next turn we have a pretty bad hand, so I really hope we can top deck something. Looks like they get Buddy-Buddy Poffin, Bravery, Charm, Research, and Artisan. Okay, if they put the Artisan in play, that at least guarantees us an Eevee or Hoothoot, so that's good. They're gonna TM Evo. Okay, so they're just gonna TM Evolution. Okay. That's also fine. I mean, best for us would be, best case scenario, we just top deck an Iono. Yeah, I think Iono would be probably the best card to draw now. Ooh, that's not very good. Lillie's Clefairy. I think we just hold the hand. This is pretty abysmal start. I don't know if the deck is always this inconsistent. I'm guessing not. Otherwise, I wouldn't have placed 11th. But yeah, we'll just have to see. I'm gonna play Ultra Ball. I'm gonna get Gardevoir EX. Yep. Attach Bravery Charm. I'm gonna research. Alright. I'm gonna play Monkey Dory. They do have enough energy to just swing with Terapagos. Or with Guardy. So I'm gonna retreat to Monkey Dory. I guess it makes sense, confusing me, and then maybe taking the KO with Guardy next turn. Okay, they're gonna bench a Screamtail. Okay, so they're gonna Mind Bend. Now we are confused, and our hand is still awful. So that's just great. We top deck a Crispin, so we can actually attack this turn. I guess we do want to attack, or we just attacking with Lillie's Clefairy is also not great. Okay, let's just Crispin. And let's attack with Lillie's Clefairy, just so we can take a prize card. Let's put this in our hand, attach this here. Let's retreat. And then we'll Full Moon Rondo for 140, taking a knockout on Monkey Dory. And this prize card better be good. Let's see, we get another boss's orders. Not really what I was looking for. Yeah, the worst part of all is now, since we promoted a 2 prize Pokemon EX with 190 HP, Gardevoir will take a return KO, which is not very optimal. They're gonna play Earthen Vessel. Yeah, okay, so they basically have got all their energy. Now they can just search energy for Monkey Dory. If they get another one in play. Hey, speaking of the devil. Or, I mean, when. They probably even play a 3rd copy, or they play a Night Stretcher to get the other one back if they really want to. Okay, so they will swing here with Guardy. Yeah, the hand is very, very bad. They are swinging with Guardy, right? They're swinging with Screamtail, okay. Just to makes more sense. Now they can put 3 damage counters on Terapagos, as well as swing with Screamtail, taking a knockout on the. I mean, without Bravery Charm, they are knocking out anything though. But I wonder if they plan to hit the Terapagos on the bench, even though it's a Terra type. It's a common mistake people still make to this day. So, okay. Let's see. Adrenabrain, probably on Terapagos. I mean, no. I'm joking. I'm just trolling. They can move 3 onto the active. Yeah, exactly. I'm the one who is missing the play right now. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we still okay. The only thing positive about this hand is that we have Fezandipiti. But this is still bad though. I think we want to knock it out with a single prizer, but okay, so we'll bench Fez. We'll flip the script. We draw into an Eevee and a Fan Rotom. Guess we'll bench the Eevee. But they just have enough energy to retreat. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, now that I benched Eevee, I mean I could retreat into Eevee Evolve and just pass. gonna promote Latias. I hate this play. They can just still knock it out with Guardy. Maybe I'll boss up. Look at Rolls, yeah. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Then our turn. This is such an awful first match, especially when you just want to like really test out the deck, you know. Yeah, this is annoying. Definitely playing at least 1 or 2 more matches after this one. They get the second monkey, so they are playing 3. Yeah. Psychic Embrace, yeah, they can just retreat the Rolls. I mean, this game is effectively over. They have a very good board state with double Monkey Dory, a Gardevoir, a Kirlia, and Rolls, and an attacker. So now at this point, they just, I mean, with Screamtail, they're not knocking out Latias, but they can still knock out Eevee. Unless they attach another Psychic Energy from the discard pile to one of their Pokemon. Okay, so they're just moving off 10. I mean, that doesn't really do anything. Unless they're setting it up for a KO in the following turn, but I mean, yeah. Oh, Bravery Charm. Okay, so they do have the knockout. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is a very bad position. We still have no outs of this as well. They can just knock out the Latias. They should have knocked out the Fez though. Oh, they forgot to Psychic Embrace. Okay, well, it looks like we survive a turn-ish. Not really, but I mean, they're actually just kind of setting up for a 4-prize turn without allowing us to use Fez, so the only thing we have is like counter catcher of the Guardy, and then do this, evolve, and just pass. Yeah, if they have an energy, it's just over. They can attach or discard the energy. Retreat, double monkey on the bench Latias, and no, I mean and then they can, wait, what's the play? They put 3 damage counters on, I mean, no, they just, yeah, they double monkey, or they just monkey onto Latias, and they just, or they monkey onto Fezandipiti, or they just attach another 2 energy, and they just knock out the Fez as well. Yeah, they get the Psychic Energy. That should be game. Well, yeah, I mean, you can see here, Gardevoir, clearly the better deck. Or at least, in this game, it's set up earlier. Yeah, I mean, if they miss the play, then we survive a turn. But I think their board state is just good enough either way. So, yeah. Let's see. Psychic Embrace. They touch the Gardevoir. Yeah, twice. They retreat. Yeah, they just retreat. Now they can Adrenaline the Latias, and then they can attach 2 energy to Screamtail and just win the game. So I guess that will be game 1. So yeah, will be game. Let's move to our next match. Alright, opening hand, we're going second. We have Terapagos, we have Hoothoot. We also have Eevee with Nest Ball, Crispin as well, which is pretty nice. So a pretty good opening hand. Let's see, Hops Station. We're gonna attach a Hops Choice Band. We can even attack with Terapagos this turn. In theory, we could. No, we can't. Not anymore. Let's Nest Ball. Let's get Fan Rotom. Get him in here. Let's get a Hoothoot to Noctowl. That's probably fine. Let's bench this. Play Crispin. Let's get a Water and a Psychic Energy. Let's put this guy into our hand. Attach the Water to Terapagos. Attach this here, and we'll just swing for one. Oh, we can't. This is the first time actually I've encountered the Unified Beatdown. Like, completely forgot you can't use it on your first turn. Okay. I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. Could just completely forgot about it. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, this is actually my first time that I've wanted to use the Unified Beatdown attack going second. Like, I knew the text, like what the text said, because I always played around it when I played Cloth and stuff, but just completely forgot about it. That's, yeah, okay. They Iono us. Okay, let's see what we get. We draw into a pretty decent hand. Not bad for sure. So it is Zacian, Monkey Dory. We have Area 0. Ultra Ball for Noctowl. I could see us maybe, if there are enough basic Pokemon in deck, taking a one hit on the Zacian, which would be pretty hype. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Now it's definitely possible. Could do this. Bench this guy. Get Noctowl. We do have to discard the Lightning Energy though, but I think that's fine. I'd save Unfair Stamp for a later turn. Let's see, there's a Hoothoot. There's a Mew. So then we'd have to get double Nest Ball though. There aren't enough Nest Balls in deck. Let's just go for it. Let's just take the knockout. And then we can get, and when we play Nest Ball, I think we're gonna get Mew, so we can draw some new cards as well. Let's search our deck for Nest Ball and Nest Ball. Could also get Iono. No, I think this is fine. With Unfair Stamp in hand, I think we should be fine. Let's get Mew. And another Hoothoot, maybe? Maybe Fez? Fez could be nice. Latias also could be nice. Let's just do this. Let's restart for 2. We get Flareon. Okay, that's good. We can evolve this. And now we just Unified Beatdown for 240, taking the knockout on the Hops Zacian. Yeah, that's pretty good. Take 2 prize cards. Let's see what we get. Flareon and Fan Rotom. Okay, so the chance of them taking a return KO with Zacian are pretty high. If that happens, we do have Unfair Stamp and Fez in play, so we can probably find a Crispin to charge up Flareon, and if we can, then they get the Hops Cramorant. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I should have seen that one coming. We can't Bossasaurus up the Zacian and attack with Flareon, so we probably just have to go with, with Flareon. I think Sylveon is really worth it in this match. I really think Sylveon is only like really worth it when you're up against stuff like Guardy, you can shuffle back Gardevoir, or when you're up against something like Dragon Ball, just shuffle back their only Dracloaks maybe. Otherwise, I don't really think it's that worth it to go for it, but I could be wrong. Hops Cramorant. Oh, they're gonna counter catch up Fez probably. Oh, Mew. Oh yeah, they're 30 damage short. But now, if we find it, we can boss up Latias and take 2 prize cards again. So then we'd be chilling. That's Sylveon. I don't think Sylveon is really worth it. I'm just gonna evolve this into Flareon as well. I would need wouldn't need another bench Pokemon. Then we're just gonna Unfair Stamp. Like this. Yeah. Okay, that's not boss's orders. Can still find Ultra Ball or Noctowl. That would also be enough. There's boss's orders, okay. We also just did draw into it, that's nice. We can save the Noctowl for a later turn. Let's just boss orders up the... we could take a KO on the Zacian as well. Just bench the Hoothoot. And we'll Unified Beatdown for 240 again. And, ooh, yeah, now we're I'd say pretty far ahead in the game. The Cramorant won't do anything, and, yeah, they have a 2-card hand, so if they don't knock out the active Terapagos. Maybe I should have went for Latias, because Flareon could have, knocked out the Zacian. Okay, that's fine, we have to discard this guy, probably another Hoothoot. I think we have enough. And well, this is the point of the recording where my mic just said F you and stop picking up any noise. So I'm gonna give you guys a commentary from how it roughly sounded. So yeah, let's watch it. Alright, so I guess Area 0 got bumped. I'm not entirely sure what I did in this match. I do remember playing this deck and misplaying a whole bunch. And looking at it, like, after recording it, looking at it, and I was like, bruh, what am I doing? He plays Pogear, gets Iono. Iono is me, which is unfortunate because we had Noctowl in hand. But with our board state, we should be able to win here. If we knock out his Latias with our Terapagos, we knock it out. But in this case, he will bench Hops Zacian EX. Attaches a Darkness Energy and will knock out our Terapagos. If I'm incorrect, hold up. He's doing 30, 60. No, he's not even knocking it out. Okay, he's not knocking out the Terapagos. Well, this is what I meant. Like, bro, I don't even know how this match went. Okay, giving commentary is fun though. Maybe I should do this more often. I draw a Buddy-Buddy Poffin that's absolutely worthless, and I have a Glass Trumpet in hand, which is also quite worthless now. We just swing with Unified Beatdown for 150 damage, which is fine, I guess. He will draw for turn. I'm still coughing like crazy the entire time. I'm still a little bit sick, so yeah, that is annoying. So if my voice sounds a little weird or I start to cough super hard into the mic, and yeah, your eardrums just die, yeah, that's not my fault. It's actually yours for having bad eardrums. Okay, Night Stretcher. He got Night Stretcher and I think the Choice Band of the Arven. To be honest, I didn't really look. He's gonna retreat into a new Hops Zacian EX. Probably gonna attach that choice band about now. Yeah, there it is. Oh, am I feeling a cough? No, okay, I'm fine. Alright, sick. He plays a upside down Pokemon card that immediately turns into an earthen vessel because my MacBook cannot even run TCG Live a little bit smoothly. That's probably because of the client as well, because other things it can do normally. But yeah, okay, who cares? Who even cares, man? He Adrenabrains, right? Did I see that correctly? I think I did. He's gonna attack with Instant Strike and knock out our active Terapagos, leaving off with a board state that is, I mean, somewhat decent, but we do need a Fire Energy to knock it out. We have no draw on board right now. Our top deck is a Counter Catcher, which is quite useless. We have Fezandipiti. We do have draw. I'm trolling again. Alright. So I think I'm looking at the Iono, like what I drew or what I put at the bottom, and there was a Fire Energy there. That's why I'm poffining now. To why would I? I mean, grabbing the Rotom is fine, I guess. Thinning out the deck. Now flip the script and let's pray. We get a Fire Energy. We don't. We get Area 0. We can bump their stadium, reduce their damage output, which is fine, I guess. We have Tera Orb in hand, which is also, I mean, thinning out the deck is fine, I guess. Maybe I should have done that. I don't know if there are Fire Energies in the discard pile. Oh yeah, I am playing Tera Orb. Man, okay, I didn't even know what I was doing. Or, I can't exactly remember what I was thinking here. I think, didn't I have a Glass Trumpet? I think I do have a Glass Trumpet in hand. I think my thought process was Super Rod them back, play Tera Orb, get Terapagos, and play Glass Trumpet and attach it to Terapagos, if I'm not mistaken. And then here, let's bench Terapagos, play Glass Trumpet, and attach one to Fan Rotom as well, because, I mean, Fan Rotom isn't a bad attacker, so I think that was kind of my thought process. I'm not entirely sure, though. Oh. Alright. And wait, I thought for some reason Flareon had 1 retreat cost. I think I wanted to retreat into Fan Rotom and swing, which was actually kind of dumb. I don't think it would have mattered. No, it would have mattered, because then I would have lost an energy. Alright. He's gonna attach a Darkness Energy. I am saying he, but I have no idea. Who cares? Playing Research, discard a Snorlax and a Jet Energy. Stadium gets bumped again. At this point, I didn't really need Flareon. Or I think I discarded Flareon. Why would I discard Fan Rotom? Yeah, Flareon probably here, correct? I think I would rather keep Fan Rotom. I think if I look at it now, I'd discard a Flareon and a Fezandipiti. Just because the Fezandipiti already had damage, and if they knock out a single prizer, then I can still draw 3. What am I saying? I'm saying the exact reverse. I discard Fezandipiti because it's a liability. It is sad that I don't get to draw any cards if they knock out a single prizer, but I mean that's probably not what they're gonna do anyway. So yeah, just ignore that first part. He's gonna attack and hit the bench Terapagos, which he cannot do. Can't believe people still fall for the Terra bench barrier thing. And we top deck a Crispin. Alright. Yeah, the TCG Live / my laptop is totally not lagging while I play the Crispin. As my fellow housemates call me for dinner, I anxiously attach these energies to win the game as fast as possible, but because I want to win the game as fast as possible, I misclick, but he scoops it up. So yeah, alright, that was roughly the commentary. The deck has a lot of going for it. It is a super cool deck. Sadly, I didn't really get to play with the Sylveon, the Flareon. In my opinion, it is a good deck. It is probably not as good as something as Dragapult or Gardevoir. I would personally definitely cut the Pal Pad. Maybe add something else. I don't know what I would add per se. But yeah, the Flareon EX deck, it is a super fun deck. Go definitely try it out. Off camera, I had a lot of fun matches with the deck. Yeah, that will be it. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 600 subscribers, and I guess I'll maybe see you in the next one.